What is up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Surfing the Stream, where every week we are on a quest to find out what is the greatest movie of all time. I am Matt Primo, joined by Josh Primo.
What's up, bitches?
This week, I cannot be more excited to tell you we are finally reviewing Winnie the Pooh. And no, I'm not talking about the horror movie that came out recently. We're talking about the fucking cartoon, okay, guys? We went back old school. We're reviewing the OG shit, okay? No, I'm just playing. We are reviewing the horror movie Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. It is a movie that, as soon as I saw the trailer, I said, yes, we are fucking watching that eventually. It's right there with the Grinch horror movie that we will eventually watch as well, sir. So fucking prepare yourself. Have you seen that one?
No, but I have the next movie we should watch.
Yeah, it's a horror movie based off the Grinch Stole Christmas, and it's going to be
Oh, fuck
fantastic.
that. I ain't even watched the fucking Grinch movies.
Well, hold the fuck up. What the fuck did you just say?
I said, I don't watch that shit.
You've seen the Jim Carrey version, right?
Parts of it. Not
What the
interested.
fuck is this blasphemy on the fucking podcast?
Bro, I'm not Tina. I don't celebrate Christmas 400 days a year.
Dude, I'm telling you, it is the best Christmas movie of all time. Not only that, but it's also funny. It's Jim Carrey
It's not.
at his
No,
peak.
it's not. No.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I can't believe you fucking said that was the best Christmas movie.
It is the best
That's not
Christmas.
even
What would be the best Christmas movie?
Die Hard.
Not counting Die Hard.
Oh.
Well, shit. Are there any other Christmas movies?
I don't know of any others. It's not really my genre.
But guys, thank you for joining us. And if you are new to this channel, to the podcast, every week we review a movie, hopefully a good one. We review a lot of shitty movies, not gonna lie. But like I said earlier, we are on a quest to find out what is the actual greatest movie of all time. And yeah, we review just about everything. And we've done lots and lots of different series and franchises, so you can go back in the catalog and check those out. But if you want to support us, patreon.com/2game, that is the number 2. Support us at any of those tiers, and you get access to our Discord channel, which is where all the fun and shenanigans occur. Patreon.com/2game. We are relaunching the podcast in a little less than a month. So be prepared for that. I'm going to be moving into the studio out of the fucking bathroom. It's going to be fucking fantastic. So super excited about the future of the podcast for sure. Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. Let's fucking jump into it, guys. After Christopher Robin abandons them for college, Pooh and Piglet embark on a bloody rampage as they search for a new source of food. It is directed by Reese Frake Waterfield. Probably saying that wrong, but you know what? Go fuck yourself. It stars Nicolay Leon, Maria Taylor, and Natasha Rose Mills. If you are sitting there wondering, I've never heard of these people. Neither have we. Never seen these people in my life. This is a very, very, very low budget movie. Let's see here. The movie was released March 17th, 2023. It had a gross worldwide of $4.9 million. It's actually more than I thought it was going to be, to be honest with you. It has a runtime of 1 hour and 24 minutes. So do you have any fun facts for this thing before I get into it, sir?
No.
This guy right here. Oh, this is going to be the best review ever. Let's see here. Production of the film became possible in 2022 after A.A. Milne's novel Winnie the Pooh entered the public domain in the U.S., which marked the first appearances of Winnie the Pooh, Piglet, and Christopher Robin, thus lapsing the characters into the public domain, which is what I just fucking said, but whatever. The film's characters could not, however, resemble the Disney versions, who debuted in 1966 and are protected by copyright. This film was initially shot in just 10 days. You never would have known, I promise you. And let's see here. While the copyright for Winnie the Pooh lapsed in the U.S. in 2022, the copyright will stay in place in Europe until 2027, which makes it very hard to legally distribute this film in European countries. This is the first live action movie of Winnie the Pooh that is not made by Disney, as well as the first one made for mature audiences. Uh, and that's all the quote unquote fun facts that I have for y'all. All right, sir. It's time. It's time, man. I've been waiting for this fucking review. When we fucking look, this was the process that we went through, okay? We're trying to give Patreon supporters more power, okay? They support us. They should get a say in what we review, okay? As soon as I put that movie on the list, I fucking knew it. I just knew it. I know my Patreon supporters, and I knew they were going to choose Winnie the Pooh. And it was a blowout. What did you expect going into this movie, sir?
I kind of expected it to be stupid, but I expected, I don't know, like a slasher type thriller movie. That's pretty much all I had on it. I mean,
I think this dude.
I didn't have high expectations.
I don't know from the way you're talking. It sounded like you had high expectations. So my expectations, so bad it's good. Hilarious, over the top kills, terrible writing and acting. Sir, I'll let you go first.
Well, let's start with terrible writing, terrible actors, terrible kills, terrible pace. I did find it kind of funny that Winnie the Pooh drooled as much as he did, but that's cool.
He fucking did.
It's drooled everywhere, man. I was like, bruh.
He reminded me of the fucking dog from The Sandlot.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, I'm so glad you got that reference. So glad you got that reference.
I would be banned forever. I don't know, man. This movie, it definitely had one part I liked in it. I thought there was going to be a glimmer of hope, and then we just fucking crashed and burned. And I'm trying to think of what movie it reminds me of. It was like just killing, but it was pointless kills. I'm trying to think of what movie that was that we had seen. It was just like they were just killing motherfuckers to kill them.
I would say, is that like an autobiography of my life? Just wanting to know that.
It was like they took a story and had the beginning, and they just filled shit in the middle, and it was like, here's the end.
So, all right. First off, Josh is 100 fucking percent right on this. Okay, this is without a doubt one of the fucking worst movies that I have ever seen in my life, without a doubt. It is an understatement to say this is one of the worst written movies ever. I couldn't tell you a single character's name. I couldn't tell you their personality. I couldn't tell you their background. I know one chick got like some dude was like fucking creeping on her and was like trying to touch her in her no square and shit when she was sleeping. That's basically all I fucking know about the main chick. And Christopher Robin left Pooh and Piglet to fend for themselves. But that was basically it. You don't know anything else about the characters. And that's why I think it is one of the worst written movies of all time. And like Josh said, pointless kills, but it was also it was stupidity. Like, okay, he didn't kill them, in this scene. He tied him up, put him on a street, and then ran him over. Like, what? Like, that doesn't fucking make any sense to me. And we'll get into the absurdity of everything, like Pooh wearing fucking boots, but that's neither here nor there.
His outfit reminded me of, what's the ones where the incest clan kills everybody? The Hills Have Eyes.
Hills Have Eyes.
That's who it fucking reminded me of. And Piglet looked like one. I was like, what the fuck is this?
So, with all that being said, Also, yeah, I mean, just also the score is terrible. I mean, that's not a fucking surprise. And like I said, the acting horrendous. Everything about it is just bad. There's no redeeming quality about this movie, except for the fact that I will die on this hill that this is a fucking greatest movie of all time. I fucking love the fuck out of this movie.
I don't even know what.
Yeah, dude, dude. I'm telling you, worst movie of all time, but it's the fucking greatest movie. It's equivalent to the line. It works 60% of the time every time. Nah, bitch. This is the fucking worst movie of all time, but it's also the greatest movie of all time.
I don't fucking think so. No.
Dude,
No.
I had a fucking great time with it. This, I'm actually kind of happy that we reviewed this after Cocaine Bear because this proves my fucking point that I was trying to make in Cocaine Bear, where you had good actors and writers and shit like that trying to make a shitty movie and it just did not work. These are shitty people trying to make a good movie and they fucking failed in every right. And that is why it is hilarious.
No.
I would 100%
No.
watch this again.
I'd never fucking watch this again. I was plucking my fucking pubic hair out to try to keep myself entertained. This movie was fucking awful. Joke's
Dude,
on you, it's
I'm
shaved.
right? You gotta manscape that shit, man. I'm telling you to the Patreon supporters out there and to all the listeners, okay? This is 100% a movie that we are going to have to do a drunken review to, and it would be fucking glorious.
So here's my issue. This dude can find a redeeming quality to this, but cannot find humor in Cocaine Bear.
Yeah, I don't understand it.
I mean, bro, we talked about beefers and stuff in Cocaine Bear, and here you're like,
right?
all you see is a drooling motherfucker walking around.
So I do want to come back to the fact that a lot of the movie is pointless. And it's just like, what? Like, it's almost kind of like a 5-year-old wrote the movie. A horny 5-year-old at that. because, because I love it when is it one like the one of the first scenes? Piglet grabs the girl and just rips her clothes off.
That was fucking epic. I thought I was like, all right, you got me. All right, let's go.
I was like, damn, Piglet, you're fucking horny, man. What the fuck?
The only thing would have been better is if he started fucking banging her and making pig squealing noises.
He did at the end. I mean, it didn't involve anybody else, but they were squealing.
Oh.
So, let's talk about the costumes, okay? Let's talk about the costumes. It looks like Spirit Halloween ripoffs. Like this looks like me personally, I went out and made this fucking mask, and it's terrible looking. And they are dressed in what coveralls or some shit like that. And
yeah, flannel.
Pooh is wearing fucking boots. Like, what is that brand of boots? Was it Timberland? Is that what it is?
Lugs.
Like, I'm telling you guys, he's wearing fucking. I saw it. I'm like, is that motherfucker wearing boots? What the fuck? He's a bear. What the fuck?
That's what threw you off in this movie.
Yeah,
why the
yeah,
fuck
yeah.
is that guy wearing? Why the fuck is that dude wearing boots? Is he really wearing that shirt? That is fucking hideous. It's after Memorial Day, bitch.
No white after Labor Day, bitch. But as soon as I saw it, I was like, wait, is that motherfucker wearing boots? And I died laughing, man. Straight up died laughing.
Hey, let's talk about the fucking scene that kills me, man. The killer's coming after me, and we're in an enclosed room, but I'm gonna jump in the fucking pool. I think bears can fucking swim.
Right? Right. And he just the bear gets in the fucking pool with
Yeah,
the slowest fucking walk.
and he's swinging a sledgehammer, and all she's doing is fucking hollering. I was like, bruh, come on.
Dude, I'm telling you, he knocked the fuck out of her with that fucking sledgehammer.
I give him that now. He knocked the son of a bitch out of here.
What about when they're all like tied up at the end? Not only did we just show up from the house to show up at the fucking Pooh and Piglet's hangout, just all willy nilly, but they're strapped up by their wrist and shit like that. And I don't know, man. Maybe it's just me, but if I'm like kidnapped or some shit and they're holding me hostage, you think it would be to the point where I can't get out of the restraints, right? No, they just walk up and they're like, click, and it's done. like, like if it was that easy, why didn't you just fucking get out of it to begin with?
Well, let's talk about the Christopher actor, man. That had to have been the easiest lines to learn ever. He'd said about 30 words in the beginning, and the rest of the movie he is, Pooh.
Why, Pooh? Why are you doing this?
I was like, ah, damn, I learned this lines in 5 seconds.
Seriously, I swear that scene at the very beginning of the movie where he says, "Why, Pooh? Why are you doing this?" He said it like 1,000 times, and that scene lasted like 5 minutes. I swear.
Yeah.
And for the listeners out there, I'm not exaggerating. The scene lasted a long time.
It was the long, yeah. And who didn't see that?
Well, thank you.
The normal, oh, he's dead, but then he comes back kind of deal.
Oh no.
Yeah, my boots protected my legs.
Right.
And where the fuck did they get all these cars at in the middle of nowhere?
As soon as, well, let's have your phones. I'm like, oh, this is a fucking bad idea.
Yeah, well, let's talk about the chick in a hot tub. I hear somebody, fuck them. They're not gonna ruin my time. And then she goes back to like solo dancing about to double click the mouse or something in there.
Yeah, like you take a picture and she's just scrolling. Like the entire movie is so fucking predictable. Like I said, with the cell phones, you fucking know they're gonna want to call. And she gets in the pool, starts taking pictures, and you're like, oh, well, of course he's gonna show up in the fucking background. She's gonna see him. But yeah, she's fucking stupid. She's like, huh, fuck him, and she's back in the pool. And maybe it's just me, okay? If I took a picture of myself in a pool and I saw someone standing behind me, I wouldn't get back in the pool and then fucking close my eyes and fucking go to sleep.
And what kind of director is this? You got a chick with, let's say, D's, and then the chick we see, maybe a B. I mean, how did you come to that conclusion? That's what we wanted to see. I'm just asking.
He came to a conclusion. Shout out.
I mean, not for me. I'm asking for the other guy in the theater that was looking confused.
Right? Missed opportunity. Oh, what about Piglet or Pooh? No, it was Piglet. He's riding an exercise bike at their hangout to generate power.
No, that was pretty funny.
I was like, what the fuck?
The professor from the Gilligan's Island was out there and helped him with all this shit. What was the point of when Pooh's looking over one of them, and I guess he just ate honey, but it's dripping all over the person, and they're like they're dodging.
I don't fucking
know. I think I never got.
He's like, here, have some of my honey.
Shout out.
It was one of those swapping videos, man.
I'm never going to look at honey the same way.
Right? I'm nauseated. All right, let's go back for a second to the chick that died in the pool, or not the pool, the hot tub. And then she got out and they chloroformed the bitch.
Yeah.
They chloroformed her, and then the next scene we see her tied up, hog-tied, by the way, and they moved her into the driveway, and the next thing we know, Winnie the Pooh is fucking driving the goddamn car. I'm like, why did we move her? Why did we, you know what? I don't at this point, all logic is not even there. I'm like, just fucking roll the tape. Roll the tape.
But she acts like she was bolted down to the ground. Why didn't she just be like, miss me?
Stop, drop, and roll, bitch.
Damn, Dylan.
Although it was pretty cool. She got her head crushed and the eye fucking popped out. Who was it? I forget what it was. Someone got their head bashed in.
The
one of the chicks.
Pool.
It was another chick, or somebody got their head bashed in. And if you look closely, I can 100 almost, okay, I'll say 90% guarantee this because I've done this before on one of the movies that I shot before in high school or in college. 100% that was a fucking pumpkin.
Yeah. I didn't catch it.
Yeah, 100% a fucking pumpkin or some shit. I mean, I'll give them. Hey, at least they put forth some effort, but
yeah.
And then talking about the kills in general, you said earlier that the kills weren't all that great. I don't know, man. I thought they were fucking funny. I mean, stupid, but funny.
I didn't go into this looking at a humor aspect in it, I guess. I thought it was going to be at least like a B-rated slasher type deal.
Oh no, this is F-rated.
No, this is bad. And I don't know, usually the B-rated movies usually have decent kills in them.
What about old chick? Pooh's fighting her, and then just randomly, I don't know where he had this motherfucker secured to or hidden, but he pulls a machete out. I'm assuming out of his ass or something. Pulls a machete out and just fucking stabs her through the mouth. But he doesn't just put the tip in. That dude puts it to the fucking base. And fucking puts the whole goddamn sword in her mouth. I was like, I mean, this is overkill. Right. I'm like, this is a little overkill, but I mean, I'll allow it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. And then I thought Piglet could have died a little better than what he did. Even though he did make that little sound. Even though he did make the sound when he got hit. And Pooh has supersonic hearing, and he's like, I'm coming, buddy.
He's like,
somebody's trying to steal our picnic baskets.
Oh dear.
I believe that's the most perfect shout out I've ever had. Call back, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, why bother?
And nobody born before the 90s will understand that.
Right?
Or after.
So I got three more scenes or things I want to talk about the movie. And then we get in our closing statements here. One, who was torturing folks with hair? He's whipping her with a fucking wig. Like, what the fuck? And the best part is it's creating lashes. Like, huh? That makes no fucking sense. And then Pooh is straight up bitch slapping folks in this movie. Like, the dude gave up on stabbing folks with machetes, and he just all you see is him grabbing his fucking hand like this, the pimp hand, and him just rearing back and just slapping the shit out of him.
Yeah, he fucking knocked that one dude's foot off.
Yes. Legitimately the best pimp slap I have ever seen in any movie ever. Hands down. I'll die on this hill.
Cuz from the neighborhood said, "You got knocked the fuck out."
You just got knocked the fuck out.
I can't even think of the damn dude's name that did that clip.
It wasn't Chris Rock. Was it Chris Rock? No, it was Chris Rock.
No, was it? Yeah, it was. Yeah.
No. It wasn't Chris Rock. It was yeah, Chris Rock. It was Chris Rock. That's who it was.
No, it wasn't Chris Rock.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it wasn't Chris Rock.
Well, fuck. Now I'm gonna be all fucking worried about
It's,
it. I gotta
you know this man.
Chris Tucker. Not Chris Rock. I got him confused.
Insert highly inappropriate joke, but I'm gonna keep it to myself.
I'm not even gonna touch that. All right, the last thing I want to say is I love how at the very end of the movie we get like 4 rednecks that show up British rednecks at that show up out of nowhere, and they're fucking going after this dude. Like they don't give a fuck, right? They're like, nah, dude, we're gonna fucking kill this dude. And then they start hitting Pooh with weapons and shit, right? And Pooh, he gets hit, and then he just turns back up like nothing ever happened. And the dude goes, "You're tough, I'll give you that." What the fuck?
I'm gonna just tell you though, if I'm here with 4 of my friends and we hit the dude with a shovel and all he does is turn his head and look back, there's gonna be 3 of us there shortly because my ass is running.
Right? Like, guys, y'all need to read the room a little bit or read the area.
No, I didn't even know Britain people had rednecks.
I didn't either.
Damn.
News to me, sir. But is there anything else you want to say about this movie before we cut to the ranking and rating, sir?
No, but I feel like they left this to be another movie.
Oh,
to be continued. It was
Absolutely.
so. There's something on the ground at the very finale. You'll see it. It's right before the bumper of the car, and they made sure they took a scanned on it. It was real dark. It was bloody. I couldn't tell what the fuck it was. That has something to do with it. I'm just not sure. And I rewinded it, and I never could make out what the hell was on the ground.
The movie just ends. Literally just ends. Everybody dies and just ends.
Yeah, it's like, oh, bro, we kind of out of money now.
I was like, all right. It's like one of the most abrupt endings ever, but whatever. Hey, one other scene that I want to talk about, the gas station. These motherfuckers stop at a gas station, right? They walk it. It's abandoned. It looks abandoned from the outside. They walk in, and there is so much junk. It's like a hoarder's house. It legitimately looks like they threw trash on the floor in this gas station. Hello? Are you open? Motherfucker, does it look open? It looks fucking abandoned.
How'd that go again?
One time. And then we got this motherfucker coming from all the way to the other side of the store. Oh, we're close. Oh, we don't have any gas. Like, what? And then if these motherfuckers weren't stupid enough, there were other motherfuckers walking in that were just as stupid.
Do you have any milk in here?
Like, what? This is the most random scene I have ever seen. They could have cut that and
none the wiser.
None the wiser, sir.
I mean, you had to jog my memory. I was like, gas station scene. I was like, fucking remember that.
Literally just walks in and is like, oh, they're closed, and just walks out. That's literally an entire scene.
Doesn't what do they say when they walked in the door?
I'm not going back there.
I'd have given you the Academy. Oh fuck! I'd have given you an Academy Award.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
All right, sir. Closing arguments. Tell me What you give it, and would you recommend this to the fine people?
I'm gonna get a 1.5.
You gave it a 1.5.
I did. But let me. I don't think I came in there in the right sense of what type of movie I was watching. I took it as a thriller, going to be slasher. I knew it was good, not going to be like box office good, but that's what I was expecting. Not this type. I completely missed any of the humor in it. I get some of it when we're talking about it, but when I was sitting there watching it by myself, that's not what I wasn't laughing. I was like, bruh, he fucking hates me, don't he? He just keeps picking some dumb shit to watch.
Right. Hey, I didn't fucking pick this. Fuck you. Blame the Patreon supporters.
But I think if you go into it with that notion that it's not going to be a serious, scary thriller slasher movie, then I mean you might enjoy it.
So it is absolutely crazy to me that you gave it 1.5 stars.
Bro, you gave like Cocaine Bear that, and that movie was epic.
Well, okay. So I'm gonna cheat here and give two different scores. Okay. I'm gonna give how much I enjoyed it score, and then a actual score that I am scoring it on Letterbox and whatnot. So this is a half a star through and through. This is one of the worst movies of all time. With that being said, if I have to go off fucking enjoyment, I'm giving it like a fucking 3.5.
Damn.
But I can't in good conscience tell people that, oh dude, this is a 3.5, and they go and watch it and they're like, dude, that was the worst movie ever. No. Film quality wise, it's a half of a star. It is legitimately one of the worst movies I've ever seen. But I would recommend this to folks. I bought it for $10 on Vudu. I am not entirely mad at spending that $10, but I will watch it again for sure. If you have the opportunity to watch it via streaming, or maybe you split it with somebody, I don't know, maybe get it a little bit cheaper, then obviously do that. Maybe catch it on Redbox where it's only a couple of dollars. But yeah, I would recommend it to people. If you are into those terrible horror movies that are just like, you go into it, it's like a Sharknado type of movie, then you are 100% going to love this movie. If you go into it expecting higher quality, then 100% you're going to be wrong. 100%. And I think people should go check it out. Is it going to make my top 10 at the end of the year? No, I'm not fucking stupid. It's not going to be in my top 10 movies of the year, but it's an enjoyable experience for just how terrible it is.
I find it fascinating that we're so far apart on the last two movies we've watched.
Mm-hmm.
I just find it amazing.
And they're similar in what they're trying to do. It's just the I don't know. I can't tell you why I enjoyed this more than Cocaine Bear.
I think Cocaine Bear was more like dick joke kind of comedy.
Beavers and shit.
Yeah, stuff like that. And that's right up my alley. That just makes me laugh.
What, dicks make you laugh? Not saying no.
I mean, it depends on how much it pays.
I won't say this on camera, motherfucker. Fuck you. You're not getting me.
Not today.
$20 is $20 though. I'm just saying.
I mean, as long as you don't make eye contact, it's cool.
Right. And you wear socks. Socks is key.
Okay, yeah. We don't want. That's weird, but yeah.
All right, guys. Well, I appreciate y'all joining us for this review. I told Josh this is my crowning achievement for the podcast. Okay, I was born to review this movie.
Oh, before we leave, I wanted to surprise you with the movie pick for next week.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
What's that?
Boon, Boon. It's on Amazon, and it looks like it's going to be a great B Maybe see movie.
I'm looking this up. Oh, this. Oh,
It's it's it's.
I'm going with a C movie.
I watched the trailer. I am pretty ecstatic about it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna probably watch it part tonight.
Oh, fucking here we go. It does have Neil McDonald in it, and he's usually pretty good though.
Yeah, he's pretty sick. Yeah, he's good.
What?
But
Huh?
huh? Yeah, I don't either.
You cut out. You cut out, sir. But guys, we appreciate y'all supporting us, and we just made 3 years for the podcast. Thank you for all the support you've given us over these 3 years. Anytime you've shared the podcast, listened to it, liked it, whatever, truly, I appreciate it. You're making me have a dream come true, dream realize, I should say. So thank you so much. You can go to our YouTube, link down below in the description, and you can watch our 3-year anniversary episode where we kind of go back and kind of go over where we started at with this podcast and how far we have come. And then we also look towards the future, right? Yeah. And the content that you can expect from not only the 2 Game podcast, but all the other podcasts as well. So patreon.com/2game if you want to support us. Links down below to go to YouTube or to the favorite podcast listening app, whichever, Thank you for support, and we will catch y'all next week on another episode. Laters.
Thank you, bitches.